Well, my name's Scott Vaughn. I'm the director of the Center for an Ecology-Based Economy, which you're sitting in beautiful downtown Norway. I used to farm I live in the next town over. I live 8 miles from Norway. I used to be a farmer out there. Right around the time we were starting CB, I was full-on farming.
Oh, yeah.
And started hauling produce on my bicycle with my son between me and the trailer on a tag-along. He was 5 when we started doing it. So I had a 5-year-old on the trailer with the tag-along and this trailer behind him with 2 big coolers full of produce. And we used to ride into Norway and we would ride over to Oxford and do deliveries. This guy that was one of our supporters had this electric bike, but he couldn't ride a regular bike. He had to get a recumbent. He had some neck issues. He basically sold me the bike for next to nothing, a few $100s, and said, you need this electric bike because you're hauling all that stuff around, and you're going to love this. Then I just started commuting on the e-bike, 8-mile commute. I mean, the difference, and there's a giant hill. Anywhere you ride around here of any distance, you're going to encounter large hills. So the e-bike just flattens the hills out, as you know, and made my commute from a 30-minute, really hard, sweaty commute to a 25-minute, really relaxing commute in my street clothes. And then a few years ago, we started this cooperative development work, and I have a friend who rides for a trash hauling service down in Northampton, Mass. Called Pedal People, and we decided we would try to do that here. So we started a cohort of folks, and we started Spoke Folks, and has now become its own separate worker-run co-op, which I'm proud to be a member of. And every time I get to go out and haul trash for Spoke Folks, I just feel like it's win-win-win. I'm getting out, I'm getting exercise, hauling trash that would otherwise get hauled over to the transfer station in a truck or a car. And I get out and, get to ride around the community and get fresh air, and then I get back here and I feel so much better.
My name's Jess Cooper, and Spoke Folks is a worker-owned cooperative that hauls trash, recycling, and compost on a trailer hauled by a bike with a person on the bike. Through the town, we've had tons of response. All the businesses have been super supportive. We had somebody who actually just said that a new customer that I picked up today that said they moved to Norway because they saw us rolling by on the bike. So that was awesome, from a different state. So that was really cool. That was really affirming. It's slow and it's quiet, it's you can have a conversation with somebody when you're on a bike, either biking next to them or just you can be like, hey, what's up? Going down the street, and you're not shouting over smog and exhaust, and it's great. I love it. It's slow trash, slow transportation. I think, we need to invest in it. We need to, exactly, kid-friendly, family-friendly, community-friendly. Bikes are a community-friendly alternative, and so are EV. I think that bikes are they're much cheaper, they're way easier to maintain if we have the right sort of training and infrastructure for that for our communities, and I think that that's a good place to start when we're looking at EV and upgrading our transportation systems, or I don't know, maybe downgrading is not how I'd want to say it, but slowing it down and thinking more about how we're transporting ourselves places. The craziest part for me is getting in my car after I've been hauling a load on the bike, because I feel like I'm moving so fast and I'm not moving my legs.
There's just no logical reason to have a 5,000-pound machine to haul a 200-pound person around. And most of our, as we know, most of our vehicle trips are 2 miles, 2 to 5 miles. It's it just makes no sense. And if you can put people on e-bikes with, a rack on the back or a basket on the front, and make it accessible, then, I think we're starting to make some real change.
I like this route a lot. It's quiet. It's totally doable. You can get out and go on your bike and you can get somewhere. You can always get somewhere.
It's just so much more liberating, and, just being outdoors, you get, you smell the smells and you feel the terrain and you see, bikes are awesome.